most shocking Mike Tyson moments caught on camera. Kicking off our list is the unforgettable bout between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield in 1997. This was the night Iron Mike showed his fury in full force. The fight started with both men going straight for the attack.
The first fight is almost palpable. Here we go, fight 2, round 1. A straight right by Mike Tyson, shrugged off by Evander Holyfield.
He's going to be bobbing, weaving, he's going to be jabbing. Well, he certainly started out off Mike Tyson.
I think you can sense amount of respect here, too, by both fighters.
And a wild swing and a miss with an overhand right by...
Caddy said, I'm going to let this guy get pushed back. Right now.
Mike's looking to duck and keep his leverage low. Come up banging.
Mills Lane jumping in there, trying not to have Holyfield. In the first fight, it was Tyson going backwards, and he can't fight that way. Left hooks by Holyfield. Yeah, looking to set up the right there.
And Holyfield's trying to employ that strategy too, Steve. He's trying to push Mike back. Right there, where Mike goes to come in.
Evander Holyfield back to Tyson with a left hook to the head of Holyfield.
He hurt Mike really good with that right hand. I'll tell you what, though. Mike,
what a first round.
He was in trouble there. He shook.
Straight. In the 6th round of the first.
In the second round, Holyfield dangerously moved in with his head forward, leading to a clash that left Tyson with a cut. Despite the referee's warning, the collisions continued.
I'm sorry.
Frustrated by the lack of action from the referee, Tyson entered the third round with renewed aggression, landing several blows on Holyfield. But Holyfield's risky head movements persisted, and with less than a minute left in the round, a furious Tyson lost control. He bit Holyfield's right ear, causing him to jump and spin around in pain.
Good in the first fight.
What happened here?
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out!
Tyson had bitten off a piece of Holyfield's ear and spat it onto the canvas.
I can't believe...
Well, first he had a parachute drop on him, now he had a heavyweight.
When did we get that on tape?
Biting Holyfield in the right ear.
Hurts like hell, but he certainly had a big bite. And that's a dangerous one.
He bit his ear. I can see the bite mark.
He bit his ear, he's out.
The referee deducted 2 points from Tyson, but allowed the fight to continue. However, Tyson bit Holyfield's other ear just seconds later.
You know, it's funny, Mike was having his best
He bit him again. He bit him again.
I'll tell you what, this is unbelievable.
At that one, at that fight. Now here's the fight. Keep your eye on Mike. See, Mike has just, see, look at him. You can see it. You can see it.
Although the referee missed this, Holyfield's agony was evident. After the chaotic round ended, the referee noticed the blood on Holyfield's ear and stopped the fight, disqualifying Tyson. Tyson, of course, was not happy with this decision and caused a scene in the ring.
It's over. I think they've just about had it. More fighting in the ring after the end of the fight. Tyson's trying to get at Holyfield again, I believe. It is
Wild here, and they're still fighting in there.
It's a fiasco in the ring.
In the end, the Brooklyn Brawler was fined $3 million and had his boxing license suspended for a few months. Mike Tyson's next fight was against South African boxer Francois Botha. The bout was controversial even before it started, with Tyson making rude comments to a journalist during a pre-match interview.
Mike, Francois Botha, 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do.
How about
Kill this mother.
Okay. How about the 19 months off?
What about it? What about it?
Does it pose any problem to you?
We'll see. I doubt it seriously.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. Does that work for you, or does it work against you at times?
You know, who cares? We're in a fight anyway. What does it matter?
Well, for example, rage against Evander Holyfield worked against you.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
On September 16th, 1999, the much-anticipated fight took place. Both fighters wasted no time and went straight for each other. Tyson threw many powerful punches, but often missed. At the end of the first round, Tyson attempted to use his jiu-jitsu skills right in the middle of the boxing match.
Opinion. Let's see what he does.
Gentlemen, I think as soon as he really gets hit early, Fran's both the tactics. I want to see how he holds rounds 2, 3, and 4 if we get that far.
But then again, Mike is fighting.
Hasn't been hit in nearly 2 years. What will happen?
I just had a little deja vu called Bone Crusher Smith dancing.
With both the ability to combat this. Cody doesn't look afraid.
That jab, you're right.
And he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it, passenger.
Very patient. Blood on the head of Mike Tyson.
Very well indeed. It's what he's wanted to do, to jab.
Holyfield did. And Tyson
Avoiding everything Mike does.
So with 10 seconds.
The referee couldn't separate the fighters alone, so their teams rushed into the ring to break up the tussle.
Here come the corners. Here comes security. Hard at the end of round 1.
Reactive.
Bolter was doing some ugly things.
Both claim he's done something. Both is claiming he's done something, and the referee doesn't know how to break him, and now comes the action. You see?
Well, you know, Mike had a free hand there. He's allowed to left hook in.
In the second round, Tyson continued to twist his opponent's arm and lost a point for his actions.
Now he's going back to his old style. He's just coming in, and he's claiming he's
Adding pressure to his arm and screaming. Well, this one was more Bolter than Tyson.
Tyson missed.
He hurt Bolter with that. Read the rule book, you'll find that holding.
None of that. He's backing up Bolter. Bolter did not back up and forth because there's fire in Mike Tyson.
Jabbed in and through.
Back, but it was off the shoulder. Now a left by. He's losing his cool.
In the final moments of the round, Tyson delivered a dirty punch to Bolter's face after the bell had rung.
And again, on the jaw by Tyson after
The referee managed to separate them, and the following rounds were relatively calm, with Botha outmaneuvering the older Tyson.
So this is interesting.
I give Mike this.
It's interesting.
Clearly, most people thought, come on, Tyson slips in both his corner over the logo and would overwhelm Franz Botha with Botha.
For excessive holding, then Bolter's got to fight. He didn't come here to fight, and that's something that is not necessarily respectable.
And Botha backing up his words, certainly not intimidated.
Tyson is being outjabbed.
Taking tolls on both fighters.
Oh, it takes toll.
Not the strategy Bolter said. He talked about
For him. Remember, we've seen both go past 5 and struggle
Into those
He's
deeper
not showing any
rounds.
intimidation. He's not scared of him.
That was
Straight
nice
right
movement
hand.
by Mike, but he's not firing. He has to fire. Mike's got to fire.
Oh, good hand by Francois Botha. That was a solid.
What does he need him for? He's got to do what Brooks wants
Botha reacts.
and loves it. Well, it better not work adversely on Tyson.
I'll tell you what, I don't like fighters that just...
But this guy is just walking around, kind of looking at him, making fun. Tyson to that right hand, and Tyson
Getting off first, and Tyson not countering, not taking. Tyson very frustrated. Again, he looks over this, takes his eyes off his opponent.
However, in the fifth round, Tyson landed a powerful right hand, knocking Botha out cold.
He's way down by his side, and he got.
he's not throwing too
Power in the 11th round.
first time punch with both. Now again.
But Tyson just showing no speed.
Punches.
A screw right down goes Botha. He may not get up. Botha, it's over. It's over. Mike Tyson.
When you got a great puncher.
Takes.
Was he lucky?
Working his way in, he got people's attention, made them put their hands up.
Take a look. It's a short, chopping right hand. There it is. Right on.
You look at the body, he turns his body into this. Mike steps into him, bang. He turned his whole body, his hip, his legs, That man got hit with 230.
This is so typical of Tyson when he punches well. It's just
As both are just...
One of Tyson's wildest moments was his fight with Orland Norris in October 1999. Tyson took control early, landing several hard punches on his opponent.
Norris very cool. He's not at all upset. He's just boxing like he always does.
Not at all intimidated by the moment.
Not at all.
Heavy right hands, a series of rights. The best weapon, the double left hook. There's a straight left hand there by Mike Tyson, and then he follows it up with a combination and a right uppercut.
He's not bending over like he used to, and coil and spring.
At the end of the round, a similar incident to the one with Botha occurred, with Tyson hitting Norris after the bell.
Don't tell me we're starting that.
Getting cautioned by Richard Steele as we head for the bell.
That was a punch while they were talking.
Oh, and he hits him after the bell, and Norris goes down, and here we go again. Tyson hit Norris after the bell. And let's see what Steele says.
Norris managed to get to his corner, and Tyson was deducted 2 points. However, Norris refused to continue the fight, claiming he injured his knee when he fell. Tyson, enraged by this, tried to storm Norris's corner, but was stopped by security.
Man,
You know what?
I can't make him continue.
now he goes over to the executive director of the Nevada Athletic Commission, Mark Ratner. And things are getting ugly again. There's Shelley Finkel, Tyson's advisor. Look at the amount of security in the ring. There's a lot of stirring in the ring.
They better put protection
Here
in.
comes security. Boy, we've seen this scene before.
No recap of Tyson's wild moments would be complete without mentioning his legendary post-match interviews.
To train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend, and I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike?
This much anticipated fight was set for January 2002, and it was surrounded by controversy. Tyson fought with Lewis during a face-to-face procedure and cursed at everyone during the press conference.
Lewis certainly is that type of person. And we saw that in this sort of situation with House and Rock. Now Mike Tyson curses out his crowd. I don't even know what stuff
Bitch, come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to f with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hawk. Scared like a little white scared of the real man. I'll you till you love me.
Now, let's take a look at some of the craziest interviews from Iron Mike himself.
Rematch with Buster. Some people think you'll stiff Alex Stewart and not fight him in December.
No, he shouldn't believe that at all, because you know why? Because after I kick Stewart ass and give him a slow beating, nearly death, I'm going to take whoever's the win after that, the Holyfield Douglas fight, and then regain my title, and hopefully I can fight Raider Ruddock or this other guy, George Foreman, before he die of, rigor mortis.
Speaking of history, you said one time that one of the things you've learned is that to succeed greatly, you have to be willing to fail greatly.
Oh, 100%. No one failed more than I did. I deserved all the credit I received. Nobody's seen more than I've seen. None of these fighters, none of these athletes. I'm the king of the barbarians. There's no one that could surpass me in the pain I've endured.
When you're
training or when you're laying in bed and you're envisioning this fight, how do you see this fight turning out?
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. They'll tremble in bones.
Mike, you're with us. You had some fun today. Were you sorry? You actually apologized?
Oh, yeah, I'm very sorry.
Well, I understand what you're saying. What about Ruddock? Do you have is there a personal dislike for him? Tell me how do you feel about him personally?
I take my personal opinion. I think he's a big phony. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. I respect him as a fighter, but that's about it. You know, he's a big phony because Friday night I'm going to put a hole in him. You know what I mean? See what he's really made out of.
You feel you really have to go out and savage this guy?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because I want to have a good display and I want to make, you know what I mean, an example. I mean, I just want their soul, you know what I mean? I just want to take his soul.
Just rip his heart out, huh?
Exactly.
How did you feel about the guys you were in the ring?
I wanted to kill them.
Well, I can tell. Why did, I'm laughing nervously. You really felt that way?
Yeah.
And will you take something away from what Rockman did in the first fight and kind of use that?
I take the life. That's what I do. Rockman knows that their eyes haven't seen what I've seen. I'm ordained for this. I've been to Valhalla. I've seen the most vicious and most cruelest and coldest white people in the world. They accept me. You can't stop me.
When will we know that the real Mike Tyson is back in the ring?
Well, when you see me take care of this guy, what's his name again, on December 8th, Mr. Stewart, then you find out. Oh, he's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. It's going to be slow night for him.
But saying that gets you orgasmic. That's a strange thing to say.
Well, that's just what I want. I wanted to find out because you're really bright. And I thought you would figure it. No, I'm being very serious.
No, I know. I know you're being serious.
No. I mean, get off me. Get off my hand. I ain't doing it. You scumbag. You.
What goes on in your mind? I was telling you, when I'm at ringside, my heart's pounding. I envision what's going to happen. Is Tyson going to throw his jab? Is Ruddock going to do this? What about you when you're in there?
I just want blood. I'm just into it. You know what I mean? It's a very complex high to explain because, you know, I just want this guy bad. I just want him. They say, hey, Mike, how you doing? You're looking great shape. You look good, man. Boy, man, please, man, have to get in my face and say, Mike, I think you're individual. They can't say I'm a bum, I'm not a good fighter, because, you know what I mean, 3.5 years and 11 defenses proved it.
Tactically, how will you win this fight?
Victorious, destructively, Mike Tyson fashion.
Well, I used one of them. I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I'm not afraid of nobody. In the ring or out of the ring, they got a gun or a knife, and I'll show him that too.
Mike, you're jumping around. You seem to be a little anxious.
I'm just ready to get it on and crush this guy's skull. And show who the real world champion is, the best fighter in the era.
Just go sit down. Just go sit down and say, have a good fight. Listen, I've been working with Kevin for 2.5 years. I've never seen him prepare himself like he has. Got him like a fish. Sit down.
This is my best thinking at the time. Get my gun, automatic, just like this, and you just go crazy.
Who are you gonna hurt?
Regardless. That's just my first thought. But when I went to the hospital, the people that were there, they're up there because their kids are dead too. Or about to die. So, who the hell am I? Their kids are dying too. I don't know. Something happened that day. I don't know what happened that day.
But whatever happened that day, was there a new Mike Tyson that came the next day?
No, I did some cocaine for a week. I had to get high. I had to back then. I had to get high. I couldn't handle it. Oh. You have to go. No, you understand, right? Thank you.